Hey, my name is Willem Oostdijk and I represent Oley & Associates, pioneers in education and migration service for the past 19 years. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and I look forward to your comments in the box below. In this video we have a brief look at one of the more popular temporary visas that allows stays of up to 2 years and that offers a possible pathway to another temporary work visa, the subclass 482 visa. As the introduction stated, the subclass 407 visa allows an eligible applicant to take part in a workplace-based occupation training to improve their skills for your job, area of tertiary study, field of expertise, or in professional development training program in Australia. The Training Subclass 407 visa is a short stay visa for people to undergo occupational training or professional development in Australia. The training visa allows people to undertake occupational training in Australia to meet occupational registration or licensing requirements, to enhance their skills in their occupation, or for capacity building overseas. The visa is generally valid for stay in Australia for 2 years. The visa is subject to condition 8102, which forbids work apart from training specified in the visa application. You must also maintain your health insurance whilst in Australia. The application must be lodged online and you can either be in Australia or overseas when lodging the application. And family members, spouses and children can be included in the application. For this visa you need to have a sponsor and its sponsorship application is approved. The sponsor should nominate you and nomination have been approved, be 18 years above, be of good health and character, have adequate health insurance, have functional English, and be a genuine temporary entrant and not have a visa cancelled or refused previously. You must have paid back any Australian government debt in the past and you must sign the Australian value statement. The first and foremost thing for you is to find an employer who is willing and able to sponsor you. There are various requirements the employer needs to meet before getting its sponsorship and nomination application approved. There are 3 streams through which an applicant can obtain a 407 visa. The first stream is the workplace-based occupation training. It's for applicants who have a recent qualification and or experience intending to take part in workplace-based training to enhance their skills in their current occupation, area of tertiary study, or field of expertise. Second stream is about training that promotes capacity building overseas and is for applicants who wish to participate in a professional development training program in Australia. Students who need to complete an internship as part of their qualification and government supported workplace trainees. The third stream is work-based training for registration and is for applicants hoping to gain registration licensing as part of their occupational requirements. Any of the 3 streams require a training program that comprises of at least 30 hours a week of training, and at least 70% of that training must be conducted in the workplace. It must be structured and individually tailored to the nominee in line with DOA's requirement that the workplace-based training be a unique employment-based activity for the individual nominee. The program should clearly differentiate between periods of practical work experience and periods of instruction and or observation. Outline the objectives, tasks and time frames and include assessment of the nominated trainee's current level of skills in the identified occupation and outline the additional or enhanced skills the applicant is aiming to gain. The tasks to be completed and outcomes to be achieved should be consistent with the objectives of the program, including timeframes for completion, and show an increase in difficulty and complexity over the course of the training program to allow the nominated trainee to progress to a higher level skills capability. A training plan is submitted at the nomination stage of the subclass 407 training visa application and requires you submit a detailed and structured plan that provides information about the nominee and the position, the outcomes to be achieved from the training, and how the training will be implemented in the workplace environment. Information about the nominated position should describe the duties and tasks and how these fit within your business, and specifically explain which eligible occupation the nominated position relates to and which relevant Australian and New Zealand standard classification occupation, the ENSCO code, the position falls under. You must evidence the nominee has the skills, qualifications and experience required for the nominated role, and if it is under Stream 2, then the nominee must have at least 12 months of full-time experience in the same or related role and gained this experience within the last 24 months prior to lodging the application of the nomination. The plan should outline the purpose and objectives of the training program and be tailored to the stream to which the trainee has been nominated, and occupational training is either planned to meet certain registration or licensing requirements, and which is under Stream 1, to improve skills in an eligible occupation, which is relating to Stream 2, or for capacity building overseas, which is related to Stream 3. It is expected that the structured training program will include supervision by an appropriately qualified, experienced supervisor who hold the appropriate qualification for supervising training, not limited to a certificate for in training and assessment. For any training to be implemented, it should be preempted by a training needs analysis to determine the desired outcomes for the training and the skills gaps that exist between the nominee's current level of skills and core skills the nominee lacks, and how these can be gained through planned training. There are different variations of how to conduct a training needs analysis. The following is one such approach. We start with identifying the business needs, and then we look at performing a gap analysis, which is the difference between current skills and skills to be acquired. And then thirdly, assess training options, and then fourthly, recommend a training plan that is applicable to the situation. This analysis will be carefully assessed by the Department of Immigration officers and should form basis of your training plan. Even where your nominee has worked for your business for several years, you will need to explain how the nominee will develop and progress to the nominated occupation. If you have any further questions about this visa, then do yourself a favor and get in contact with one of our expert migration agents. To arrange a face-to-face Zoom consultation, call us on 0292621517, or you can email Willem directly at willem@oli.com.au. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.